Android. Everybody needs good Android. Android should be good and should be true.
Hey, welcome to Half the Battle. Say, would you like to see some Deke?
You got to have guts to stand for your rights. You got to keep a grip enough to hold on tight.
Yes, it's time that we return to the Deke cartoon series.
And today we'll be looking at the episode A is for Android.
You know, the quality of a TV show isn't just in what is in there. Often, it's what's left out. For example, the original G.I. Joe series didn't have something that a lot of other cartoons of the time did.
The kid character that they thought children could identify with. Mascot Scott, the son of the main character. Transformers ended up with Daniel, and the Thundercats got a 2-for-1 deal with Wily Kit and Wily Cat. G.I. Joe didn't want any of that crap and was better for it.
Then Deke came along, and as per usual, they managed to screw it up. Now, they didn't have one regular kid character that shows up a bunch of times, but they did sprinkle several throughout the series.
Anyway, on to the episode itself. After a failed attack, Cobra Commander is upset at his troops because of their constant failures. But Destro has a new invention to show him.
I was going to wait until your birthday, but now might be better.
He was gonna wait until the Commander's birthday. Yes, folks, that's the general tone of the Deke series, aimed at younger children. Anyway, Destro reveals his new secret weapon, an android that resembles General Hawk.
Oh yeah, we're crossing the evil twin cliché off the list today.
The Commander wants to use the android straight away, even though Destro objects, saying that it still has faults. The same thing happened last week, though in a far less stupid story.
Destro tells me my sense of humor still has some quirks.
Quirks?
Oh boy, this could get ugly.
We switch to G.I. Joe headquarters, where Hawk is escorting a young kid off the base, after he apparently tried to sneak in. Yeah, they didn't bother showing us this in the episode, by the way. We're straight into his backstory. He ran away from home to join the Joe team, since he doesn't like school. By the way, he's explaining all this while sitting in Hawk's freaking lap. Creepy!
Joey, have you ever been in a Turkish prison?
I mean, the kid's supposed to be in freaking high school. And since he hates school, he can't read.
Oh crap, this is gonna be an episode with a message, isn't it?
To encourage the kid, Hawk gives him an harmonica, but it doesn't work.
No, it only looks like a harmonica. Push that button. See? There's a secret set of Joe's survival tools inside.
Dude, you could have told him that before he put the thing in his freaking mouth! That could have ended badly! Hilariously, but badly.
Here, this is for you.
A harmonica! Cool!
Just then, Hawk's vehicle comes under attack from Cobra, and they are easily overwhelmed. Hawk decides to save the kid.
Quick, Adam! Take my jetpack and go back to base for help.
No way! I won't leave you here!
That's an order, son. I'll be fine. Now move!
Wait, Hawk! I don't know how to fly this thing!
Adam, at this point, consider sticking with the evil terrorist organization, because Hawk has tried to kill you twice now.
So Hawk is captured and introduced to his evil doppelganger. The android is sent back to the G.I. Joe team in Hawk's place. The Joes are about to launch a rescue mission after prompting from the kid when the robot shows up. It doesn't take long to find out why his sense of humor was a problem.
How many of you know what goes dot dot croak? Croak dot croak, dot croak dot croak. A Morse toad. get it? And, what slows a vampire down?
Sir?
Tired blood, you idiot! Where do zombies live? On dead-end streets, you fools?
Still a better android comedian than Data.
Guy walks into the doctor's office. The doctor tells him you need an operation. The guy says, I want a second opinion. The doctor says, okay, you're ugly too. Boom, boom.
Fake Hawk also orders the security system dismantled to look for any errors, which is actually a pretty decent plan. The Joes do notice there's something wrong with him, but Psych Out, who looks like he had a bad run-in with the Borg for some reason, puts it down to battle fatigue. Yes, Psych Out, the Joe team psychiatrist, whose job it is to know the Joes inside and out and look after their mental well-being. And he can't tell when his freaking commanding officer has been replaced with a robot.
You suck at your job, sir.
Yeah, and of course, it's the freaking kid who figures out Hawk is a fake, instead of, the men who've served under him for years.
That isn't General Hawk out there.
Adam, I know he's acting a little strange. That happens sometimes when someone's been through a lot of stress.
He's a freaking robot, you idiots!
With the Joe security system out, Cobra takes the opportunity to strike. Hawk helps things along by ordering his troops to not use their vehicles, but fight man-to-man. Well, man-to-tanks and giant bulldozer thing. And again, it's the goddamn kid that takes action. By leaving to find the real Hawk, he manages to run to Cobra's base in just a few minutes.
Let me repeat that. A child can run from G.I. Joe freaking headquarters all the way to a Cobra base in a couple of minutes.
A Cobra base that isn't even camouflaged or otherwise disguised. How did they freaking miss that?
That'd be like having a Russian missile base right outside the back garden of the freaking White House.
Meanwhile, Psych Out continues to excel at his job.
Hawk's losing it, Psych Out.
He's still our general.
He is a robot, you unbelievable idiot! Anyway, the kid has a clever ploy to enter the Cobra base in secret.
Hi, Commander. I want to sign up.
Sign up? Talk to him, boy.
Everybody in this cartoon is stupid.
Well, if you can't beat him, join him. The sun revolves around the earth. Okay, that's pretty stupid, but we can do a bit better. The moon landing was faked. Okay, we're getting there. Maybe one more. Adam Sandler is a cinematic genius. I think I overdid it with that last one.
So, the kid's brilliant infiltration plan works, but he's foiled as we get the episode's message beaten into our skulls. Since he can't read any of the signs, so he can't find the prison. He does run into the room made of fire. One Cobra, who's apparently a little smarter than everybody else in the episode, and therefore will probably be shot at dawn, finally figures things out and catches the kid. And locks him up with Hawk. Fortunately, he still has the harmonica of death to help them escape.
If we shine this light through the special diamond in my G.I. Joe ring, it activates a diamond laser.
In this episode, we've secretly replaced Hawk with MacGyver. Let's see if anybody notices. So, Hawk and the kid escape, ready to join the fight. I have no idea why they decided to take a plane, considering G.I. Joe headquarters is only a brief jog away.
Thanks for the hospitality.
Oh, and I haven't mentioned it until now, but the kid's voice actor is horrible.
To be honest, none of the voice acting in this episode is really anything to write home about. With one exception. The only one really putting in a good performance is Chris Latta, aka Christopher Collins. He always brought his A game, despite the material he has to work with.
Eat lead, Jones!
Like having to say eat lead while he's firing lasers. So, Hawk makes it back, and we get the wacky cliche of nobody knowing who the evil twin is. If only somebody could figure it out.
He's the android.
I'll figure this out, son. Meanwhile, I want you to report to Bullhorn on the double.
No way you're going into battle.
Welcome back, General.
Wait, Psych Out was actually useful? He had a plan to identify Hawk, and it worked? But that doesn't make any sense.
Just when I thought I had this episode figured out, they change everything around. White is black, up is down. The Rock is an Academy Award winner.
Well, the android escapes to the command center and plans to blow it up. And of course, Hawk is the one to stop him. They struggle and the kid shows up again to be the hero of the story. Again. Hawk told him earlier that the word fire looks like, well, F-I-R-E. So he heads to the controls of a huge freaking laser cannon. That thing does not look like it's renowned for having pinpoint accuracy. And yet, Hawk has the kid fire the gun that looks like it's made to take out nothing smaller than a tank, and even though it should vaporize the entire freaking room, it only blows up the android. And so the day is saved, and we end with the kid becoming an honorary Joe. Naturally, the episode ends with the kid learning the importance of staying in school.
But hey, I learned my lesson. If you can't read, it's like trying to play baseball with your hands tied. So, Dad, you won't hear about me ditching school anymore.
You ditched school? I had no idea, because I'm the worst father in the history of fathers.
Hey, but you and G.I. Joe will be looking for me the day after graduation. Deal?
But shut up, Wesley.
Well, like I said in the beginning, fortunately, Deke didn't have one regular kid character, so this is the last we'll see of Adam. Thank God.
So, that was A is for Android. My thoughts? This episode is made of stupid.
Every regular character in this story is a complete idiot. They have to be, so that the goddamn illiterate kid can be the smartest one and save the day. The title of King Idiot, a grand exalted moron of the stupid, goes to Psych Out. His only job is to analyze how people's minds work, and he can't tell when his CEO is replaced with a robot who has a fetish for horrible puns. I don't think we'll ever see a Joe that's worse at his job than this guy. And I remind you, we once had a camouflage expert that wore bright orange. This episode is a typical example of the show being dumbed down and pandering to younger children.
If you want a good G.I. Joe story where people are replaced with evil doppelgangers, try the Synthoid Conspiracy from the original series. Or There's No Place Like Springfield, which was one hell of a two-parter.
A is for Android though, yeah, you're gonna wanna avoid it.
And if you do decide you want to watch it, make sure you get in the right state of mind first. Ugh, Jersey Shore deserves all the Emmys. See you next time, everybody.
Android. Everybody needs good Android. Android should be good and should be true.